Yeah, so lately I've been feeling some kind of way about, what's been going on with George Floyd. Also with all the protesting and the looting. And I would like to say that I am super surprised about how many people, other than us, that are kind of on our side and then also protesting and all that. Yeah, so I'm extremely happy about that. And then also the fact that there are a lot of businesses that are on our side too with Black Lives Matter. Like that, it's crazy to me to see that, and then to see so many celebrities and entrepreneurs, and to just I don't know. It's just been wild to me. It's just been wild to see. Um, and I've been going down like a little bit of a rabbit hole lately on watching watching the videos and then looking at comments, but then looking at the comments, and it's been super negative. It's like even when you are explaining it to the T, some people will find a way to nitpick it and to make an argument, try to get a rise out of you, and all that. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hot about that because I just don't. I just couldn't see why. I couldn't see why you couldn't understand, but I this point it was kind of like that's out of my control. If someone is choosing not to understand, then that is on them. I can only control what I can. So yeah, yeah. So I kind of letting that go. And then another thing, um, I've been watching a lot of Trevor Noah, a lot of Hasan Minhaj. Hopefully I said that right. And it's been really deep, and it seems like it's a lot different than what it has been. And yeah, I was trying to figure out how can I, me myself, help out with what's going on. And of course, now a lot of other people are asking what can they do to help, which is crazy to me because the first time I'm seeing this, like the first time I'm seeing this is like a whole global movement, which is wild to me. And I know a lot of the things are to help out is to talk to the ones, have some tough conversations with your loved ones, the one who has different opinions, to go out and vote, protest. People who are protesting, please be careful with just be careful with one, curfew, two, COVID, three, whatever police brutality happens, all of that. Please be careful with that. Donating to charitable funds, donating to charities that is helping out with the Black Lives Matter movement. And yeah. Or just being, or just trying to be of service to others. Yeah. That was another thing. And from watching all of this, for me, it's been just, uh, seems like I just keep watching more and more things and more comments. And the biggest thing I'm getting out of this is just exposure. So some people are saying, social media is just like ruining people, it's turning people to a different person. No, it's just exposing who you really are. And we are seeing that. And they're saying that whoever, whatever is causing a divide, no, there already was a divide. This divide has now been exposed because, one, a lot of people were fed up, and that is from COVID happening. A lot of people losing their jobs. Everyone has to stay inside, can't do what they want. Now there's a lot more eyeballs on social media platforms. And then with those eyes on all the platforms, you see what's going on with Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, Amy Cooper, and then George Floyd, all like back to back to back. And that sets something off. That sets something off. And this is literally exposure. Literally just exposure. And when it started to seem like exposure is exposure is a great thing. The events weren't great. The events were terrible, but the exposure and getting people to act is a great thing. And I know there are some people who are saying, nah, I shouldn't have to explain to you what's going on. You should just know. I was feeling that way too. But the fact that people are now wanting to know what's going on, if no one else wants to answer the question, no one else wants to help them out or wants to tell them, how to help or anything like that, I'm available. And yeah, so exposure is definitely here, and it's here and it's coming. So all the racism and stuff is getting exposed. How people really feel about one another is getting exposed. And yeah, even what's going on in different countries, that is getting exposed as well. Like what's going on in Brazil, that president down there, the police killings down there, what's going on in China, what's going on in the Middle East. Like, I forgot who was saying this, but if someone was saying that right now, it kind of feels like we live in the Middle East, which is crazy. Because they've been going through this for a long time. So I don't know how I can help with that. Maybe more awareness. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's just wild. And I'm pretty sure there's probably other things. Oh my goodness, yeah. And also with never forgot about the children, the immigrant children that are locked up down there by the border. Never forgot about that. I guess this was on the Patriot Act with Hasan. He was saying he had an interview with one of the lawyers there, and they're saying they were sending lawsuits like left to right, back to back, like it seems like every day against President Trump to get that taken down or to get that stopped. But it still hasn't. I don't know. It still hasn't happened. But yeah, maybe me shedding some awareness about it kind of helps. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it is important that we don't let this moment go, because this is a moment that I've never seen before in my life. And I'm going to try to do the best I can with helping out. I'm probably going to have like a lot of links to either donations or businesses, Black businesses, to help out. I also try to look for links with Hasan's Patriot Act link or show to the link, and then also with Trevor Noah's. Anything I find helpful or that can create some exposure, create some awareness, I probably will start linking that too throughout the weeks. And I'm just glad I did. And I'm going back to this though. I am glad that several different races are coming together in unity, no matter what's going on with the administration. I am really glad about that. Races, gender, sexual orientation, it's all coming together, and it's important, and this is really important that this sticks together, that we keep that same mentality. Like I said, no matter the race, no matter the gender identity, no matter the sexual orientation, because this will define us from here onto the future, in our future, our little mans, our daughters, nieces and nephews, all of that. I'm pretty sure this isn't everything that I wanted to say, but I didn't feel comfortable with posting other content until I made something like this. If I think of anything else, and I'll say something about that too. But everyone, please be safe. Let's stay in unity, and I hope y'all take care, man.